I had a brother commented on the Sip and Mingle episode yesterday, and I wanted to speak on it and share this because it may help somebody somewhere. And he was basically speaking about the journey when it comes down to following your North Node, meaning your purpose, your vision, what's in your heart for you to do, and what lights up your world when you start to do it. And he was talking about the positive aspects of your South Node, meaning the characteristics of your past, the positive parts of it, and how it can help and become a strength when it comes down to following your North Node or stepping into your purpose. And should you, or is it a good thing to force your purpose into fruition whenever you're going against the tide, you're going uphill? Is it okay to force purpose? And my response was, what brings me happiness, love, and truth on a day-to-day basis is following my North Node, is following my purpose, family. Is it easy? Not by long shot. It's not. Because when you start to really follow your purpose, you can share it with people that are around you. And like I said to a brother earlier today, sometimes it's still like you can't or you won't get that feedback you are expecting outside of yourself from an individual. And sometimes it can make the individuals that you are talking to feel as if what they're doing is not enough. And then you have to come in and say, hey, no, I'm not saying what you're doing is not enough. It's just, in other words, this is like a path that only me and God can take. And you got to be really walking this path to really understand what I'm saying, family. You know, and that's why getting out around pure energy where you got like a river where energy is flowing. This is currency right here. This is current, live current. And for me, it helps me on this uphill battle, you know, because the reason I follow my purpose and my vision is so that sooner or later I get there. It's like it's something in me telling me that you're going to get there, but you got to keep walking. And I want to make sure I make it so that any vision that my kids may have, I don't care what it is. I want to support them because I know how hard it is when you try it on your own with no support. I know how hard it is. How much you have to sacrifice time with your kids. How much you have to sacrifice time with a loved one to really bring this to fruition. To really be doing something you love to do and reaping the benefits and the rewards from it. Something that a job can't give you. It only distracts you from it. And I salute the ones that are on jobs that are using the benefits, meaning the finances from these jobs, to power up their visions, to bring their visions to life. I salute you wholeheartedly. I do. You know, because there's times where I have to jump back on a job or jump back in my trade of welding just to bring life to what I got in my heart. Because at the end of the day, before I leave this earth, I want to be doing or be in my purpose. I want to be just really doing that. You know what I mean? And that's really, at the end of the day, my purpose is to help people find their gifts and help them build businesses around it. You know, and then if we want to, as a collective together, we can open up new businesses, new avenues for people that these businesses may be their purpose or their vision. Let me help you do that. You know, and it's hard to help people when your finances ain't all the way on point. So it takes us getting along with the creator, God, you know, whatever you want to call it, the universe, and really finding our way first. building a financial avenue for us to be able to get in a comfortable state where now we can fully be creative and not have to be in a survival mode, but a thriving mode. And then now we can reach our hand out and say, man, you know what? I got myself out of it. Let me help you get out of it. And if you got a helpmate that is on your team that can help you establish these avenues, I salute you. Because this is not easy. If it was, anybody will do it. And you got to be walking this path to really understand what I'm saying, family. So yes, I feel going against the grain, although it may bring pain, heartache, it may cause us to have to sacrifice a lot, you know, I feel like it still will be worth it. And I feel like on the other side of that, forcing, going against the grain, is where you will find truth, love, and happiness. It's where you will find fulfillment. And that's just my perspective, family. That's my opinion. And I'm going to do it as long as the universe continue to give me the strength, the ability, and the breath in my body, in my being. I'm going to do what I got to do, because I want to make sure that my kids don't have to walk this same exact path. They may have to go through their challenges and things like that. But aren't we in front to be able to make it easier for the ones coming behind us? Like, ain't that what it should be like? I mean, I feel like that's what Christ did. He did it so that if we follow his steps, it would be a little easier for us. We wouldn't fall in the holes that he fell in, or that energy fell in, you know. So if it ain't each one teach one, or let me help you not go through what I've been through, then what's the purpose of life? And that's just the way I look at it, family. But yeah, I will always say, and I will always stand on, never going with the flow, but creating the flow. Because that's where life will meet you at. So until the next message, family, I hope this helps somebody somewhere. One love.